Welcome to the channel. This reading will be focused on the energy of Casey Anthony. This will be a general reading for entertainment purposes only. If you're new to my channel, I'm Melissa and I like to be a fly on the wall. I like to buzz through the blinds of the person on my mind. So I'm going to focus on Casey Anthony. I'm going to ask a few questions. We'll see what cards come out. If there's questions I don't ask that you wish I had, let me know in the comments. I want to know what's representing Casey Anthony's overall energy. Show me who this person is. Too many. Show me who Casey Anthony is. Alright. On the bottom I see this 9 of Cups, an 8 of Discs, and a 10 of Wands. Sometimes I look at the bottom as what this person we're peeking in on is feeling deep within, doesn't want us to know, or what a person might even be trying to keep from their own selves, what they need to face that they're not facing. Well, the 9 of Cups is all about their personal happiness. Sometimes I look at them as a selfish energy. They're just worried about their own cups and what fills their cups, my cups. I see an 8 of Disc. This is about the person that feels like they put a lot of time and energy in perfecting what they've worked at in life. They've worked hard, they feel, to get where they're at, is what I'm feeling from this. And this 10 of Wands, overall 10 of Wands, represents someone that feels burdened. I usually say, for me, it's like expressing how a person has burdens and maybe they're not carrying them so great. In this card, sometimes I feel like this insect. They're like, it's almost like they're dropping the sticks. They're not fully holding them. Maybe this represents how she never fully has taken responsibility for herself, her actions, for the things that she worked on, for the things that, you know, make her happy, that maybe are more selfish. That's what I felt, so I said it. Alright, let's see what's here. Ace of Swords, 10 of Discs, the Chariot, the Hanged Man, the 4 of Discs, the Queen of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. Okay. I'd say that this person, this Casey Anthony, well, the Ace of Swords is all about the truth, the new beginning of truth. 10 of Pentacles is about the home, the family, prosperity, roots, the foundation on which we build our life, okay? And the Chariot, this is Cancer energy. Sometimes it represents a person that has like a hard shell, but they're smushy on the inside, like the Cancers. Overall, the Chariot is usually moving. In this card, they're kind of just they're not moving. Their rides are laying down, taking a rest. But what it represents is the person has a path. There's a destination at the end of that path. It's a matter of like, is the road ahead going to be zigzagged? Is it going to be straight on? Either way, this person feels like the end is the end that they're going to go and find regardless of how they get there, okay? Hanged Man, this is the person that puts themselves in a, what I consider a mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally uncomfortable position by choice. And usually it's because they hope to come out enlightened from the experience. This is also Pisces energy, and I know this nut job's a Pisces. I'm a Pisces too. I'm not calling Pisces nut jobs. We kind of are a bunch of nut jobs. I will say, I can swear, if you look it up, Pisces are usually the highest ranked when you look at all the serial killers, I think the majority of them are Pisces. So that's awesome. Okay. Four of Pentacles. This is the person that is holding on. Sometimes I say it's someone that's holding back. And in this card, it's like they're being watched. They might feel like they're being watched, judged, being watched or judged about how they make their money, is what I just felt. And yeah, they could feel like, I just felt it, so I'll say it. They might feel like they are like a sacrificial lamb, in a sense. When I'm feeling this card, I'm getting that from this. And that they might, I feel like they do verbalize and express that, but I think they even hold back more than they have shared. Like, and it's because they know they'll be judged. The Queen of Wands. This is the fiery, impulsive, passionate energy, sometimes called the witch. Like straight up, sometimes the Queen of Wands is considered a witch. And I felt it, so I just shared it. I don't always say that when I get the Queen of Wands, but... And the Two of Swords. This is the energy, the person that blindfolds themselves and closes off their heart to what deep in their gut they know is the truth, as far as I'm concerned. And I'll say there might even be two sides to this person's truth, with like this light and darkness. Alright, well, that's what I'm seeing so far. Now, let us ask the $1 million question. Was what happened on the horrible, horrific day that we all know happened? Was it an accident? Because I'm going to say, I'm not going to ask if this person was involved. I know they were. And I don't need the cards to tell me that. But I am curious if she was telling any sort of honesty or truth about her father and that stuff. And my only question relating to the incident with her daughter is if it was an accident. Because it was either an accident or it wasn't. Was this something that Casey Anthony planned? That's what I'll ask. Did Casey Anthony plan what happened to her daughter? Do I want this? Okay. Okay. Well, that's the Devil card, and that's the Page of Swords. And under that's the Ten of Cups. So before I even delve into that, let's see what's going on here. Five of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups. Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm saying it like this. Queen of Pentacles. Oaks. And the Emperor. Okay. Sorry for that cough there. Alright, so basically what I was asking was this a planned thing, right? Okay. So, this is the Five of Cups. This is the card of the person that is crying over the spilled milk kind of thing, right? The one who's... They have two cups standing behind them. The cups represent love, emotion, feelings, attachments, whatevers. And, this person, you know, they're crying over what they feel they've lost instead of focusing on what they have, okay? I'm gonna say, too, this card is especially, sometimes it makes me feel, especially right now, like this person couldn't, see themselves. Like, I feel like this person was spiraling in deep emotions. Like, you see, they're in this bath, right? It's like they're drowning in emotions that are self-created, like problems that are self-created is what I feel. Okay, it's not like like when you see a person that comes from a certain place in life where the odds are against them, so for them to get ahead is harder. But I don't, this person, that's not what this person is. Okay, this person had privileges and things. This person, all right, that's what I felt. I'm just feeling like this is representing how during the incident, like leading up to the incident, more is what I'm feeling. That Casey Anthony was depressed, feeling like they had all these problems, but they're like the kind of problems that this person made for themselves, but they didn't see it that way. They're feeling like nobody understands, nobody knows the troubles I've seen, nobody knows my sorrows. That's what I feel. Okay, so I feel like this person was in that type of state of mind. And I even feel like these two cubs standing behind them is like the daughter, the family, the things that she still had, but she's looking at like the guy I want to be with, who doesn't necessarily want to date a woman that has a child, or the partying I want to do. I'm young, I want to live my life, but you can't do that now because you have a kid. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This card represents the wheel of life and how, life's topsy-turvy. It's spinning, it's going, it's moving. We can't control the wheel of life, but we gotta control ourselves. So this is starting to make me feel like this person did kind of plan this. That this wasn't like some... What I'm feeling in my gut is that this person acted in the moment when this happened, acted in a way that was impulsive in nature, in action, but was not something that she had not thought about. Okay? That's what I feel. This is a general reading for entertainment purposes only. Okay? I'm just telling you what the fuck the cards mean and what I feel. So, this is the Page of Cups. This is the message of love, affection. I'm feeling like just a self-absorbed, concerned about a significant other more than their child. Desiring a message, okay, from the significant other. Desiring passion. Desiring escape. Okay? This is wand energy, fiery, impulsive. We just kind of went over that with the Queen of Wands. The Witch. And it's moving towards this pentacle. And I have this Queen of Pentacles. And if you watch my readings, when I get this card, I say, like, she is the fertile, she's supposed to me, a nurturing energy that is about rooting. She's a mother energy to me. She's holding on to that coin, though. She's holding on to that coin that's there. And I'm going to say, being that I brought up the whole, like, Queen of Wands being associated with the Witch, in this deck, it's a pentacle, like a legit pentacle in the middle, and it has an eye in it, which is kind of a little creepy. Like the eyes here. Maybe seeing even, I just felt it, so I'm going to say it. Like, connected to this card, what I just mentioned about, or in general, the pentacle energy Yeah, it's about money. But for me, I guess, I don't know. For me, it's about the stability that's connected to what people feel about being financially stable. You know what I mean? More so than money itself. It's the feeling of stability, uh, and feeling like, I don't know. I just felt she didn't want, like in this card, the seeing what I don't have no more, that feeling a need for freedom, a desire for freedom. Even in this card, the way, it's flying on this phoenix, like a person. For me, this is like a phoenix, uh, which represents rising from the old self into a new self, wanting to escape, herself, even her life, her responsibilities, um, mourning, like, the freedom that she felt before she had a child, and, like, recognizing that she should be this energy, alright? And this is Aries energy. I could say that this represents a masculine in some way. I'm gonna ask if someone else was helping her or involved in this. But usually I associate this with the person that is strategic. They're like Napoleon, like they plan things. Okay? Now I see with this devil card, it makes me feel like she might have done this. I think all the feelings of what I mentioned earlier about desiring freedom, okay? Not knowing that she's supposed to be this energy, and the people in her life, the seeing her as a mother, nurturing energy, like that's what you're supposed to be. But like seeing herself more like when this card's in the Emperor's in negative energy, he's like a bully, he's a tyrant. Now, devil energy is connected to, well, it could be Capricorn energies, traits, but it's a person who is willingly bound to things that are not considered healthy, right? Like sex, drugs, and rock and roll, That's what I felt. When I see this, and this, the Ten of Cups, makes me feel like she might have ultimately made the choice in that moment to do what she did because she was being driven by a very toxic side of herself. The side of herself that's just concerned with her own feelings and making problems for her. Not seeing, like, what she has, making problems that don't exist. I think she found information out about the person she was interested in, because this Ten of Cups here. And, yeah, I think, I don't know if she would have done what she did. I think it was set off by, this could even represent being depressed and then having no control of herself in general, her mind, and being, like, driven by emotions, just blindly, blind passion. And this flighty energy underneath. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like maybe she was interested in a person and it set her off. Alright. Was she alone when this happened? The World, the Hierophant, and the Four Cups. The first thing I I felt when I saw this was only God saw. That's what I felt. That's the Hierophant card. Alright. This for me sometimes represents the person that is like everything's about them. I'm seeing her like holding her this world. And like I said, the first thing I felt when I saw the Hierophant was only God. Only God saw, besides the person who did it. And this like covering the rose. This energy peeking in. Let's see what's going on. Oh, this again. Six of Cups. Four of Wands. The Magician. Again this Ten of Cups, and again this Queen. She alone. This is what I felt, so I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna go through every card because it's just, I'll be here like for 10 hours, but, and even with this, I felt it, so I'm gonna say it. And again, this is a general reading for entertainment purposes only. Because this came out again, and I did feel like it maybe represented before someone that she desired, like a person she was interested in. When I see this Six of Cups, it could represent that it was just her and her daughter. Like, this is a card of nostalgia. It means a few things. The first thing I felt, though, was that she committed this act and that someone came to the house or something, or, like, where it happened, and, like, she hid it from them. Like, they didn't know. And they might have even asked, where's your daughter? And she might have said, oh, she's with family. She's with my mom. She's with family. Alright, that's what I felt from that. This is creepy. Okay, let me, it's kind of creeping me out. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this. I've been trying to do this reading for a while, and I'm not gonna lie, I keep getting a lot of the same cards come out. And, yeah, I just delete them because it's like, I get a weird feeling from when I do readings on people like this. Alright, so I'm gonna ask, how was it done? Even though that's kind of a loaded question, and when I see this, obviously, if you know the situation, we know there was supposedly water involved. But I'm gonna tell you, the first thing I felt seeing this is what I felt, so I'm just gonna say it. I feel like she actually gave her daughter medicine, like from a cup, alright? Like cough medicine, to make her go to sleep, okay? Because I know, from the stuff I know about this case, and that she's done that before. Like, she used to do that to make her daughter go to sleep so she could go out. One of the friends of Casey Anthony said that. When I see this card, it makes me think that she purposefully gave her too much, and then, like, maybe, what I feel is that the girl went into, like, a coma, and then she put her in the pool. That's what I felt. Alright, but I'm gonna say, boy. Show me. I don't even know if oh God, how'd she do it? She juggled about it. She juggled. What should I do? The truth. The new truth. Nightmare. Looking at the choices, looking at the choices. This is making me feel like when she gave it too much cough syrup. She was like back and forth about should she, See, I'm feeling like it wasn't an accident. Maybe it was one of these things where she'd done it before and she was just feeling... I don't know. Alright. I feel though this is representing that she was juggling about if she should... When, her daughter went into, like, a comatose state, what she should do. Like, if she should make a phone... Like, you know, bring her to the hospital. Like, come clean. And then being, like, full of anxiety about it. Like, what's gonna happen to me? Choices. What should I do? This is gonna affect everything. Oh. And then being cold. Thinking, she's dead anyway now. She ain't coming back now. Oh, the water. I wish this didn't happen, but it did. Now I gotta work on cleaning this mess up. Okay. So, this is the energy that the third eye's open. It knows stuff we don't. She might have really had some sort of oh my god, I felt it, so I'm gonna say it. She might have felt like at this point, like if what I'm saying did happen, this is a general reading for entertainment purposes only. Please don't sue me. Whoever. She might have felt like, you know, I put so much work into my life up until this point. Or also representing what I just said, like I gotta work on cleaning this mess up. Or work on a story or a plan. I feel like it's weird, but I felt it, so I'm gonna say it. I feel like she might have actually talked to God, like her, you know what I'm saying? And like God told her this is what you should do. Not off her daughter, but like now that this has all happened, like what's the point? You know, I'm gonna ruin my own life now too. That's what I felt. And this, I don't know, you know, the first thing I felt actually, and I wasn't gonna say it, but I felt it, was like this represented the dad. And I don't know why. Cause this normally wouldn't make me feel a father energy, and I don't know if it's because of how she has spoken about the dad. I don't know if this is meaning that, like, she actually thought, about... Okay, this is what I just felt. That she was thinking like her dad, because the dad used to be a cop or something, right? I think that's what I'm feeling. I started thinking like that. Eight of Swords. This is the person who's hindered. This is the person that binds themselves, blindfolds themselves, keeps themselves holding on to the swords. The swords, the nightmares. Defensive, walking away. It's Five of Cups and I see a tower. I forgot what the fuck I even asked. oh. Holy shit. What the hell was the question? It wasn't an accident. Was someone else there? Right? Is that what... Alright. Oh man. Sorry guys. I'm blaming Casey Anthony's fucked up energy. and that I have the attention span of a fly. Okay. Well, this is the defensive energy. This is the energy that walks away. Oh, and these 5 of Cups again. And this Tower. This person, for me, this represents, like, in general, the Tower card. It's chaos. It's everything falling apart. But, it shows... It's representing how, like, the Tower is, like, the life that the person builds. It's the person, let's say, and what they've built in their life, how they see themselves, and what they've worked on. Everything here. But, like, the foundation is shit. The foundation's hanging in, like, an abyss of darkness here. So, I'm gonna say that this person, Casey Anthony, was maybe always a little off. Was always maybe always a cracked egg. I don't even, that's not a saying, but I just felt like the egg, like, ever since she hatched, she wasn't right. And that's what I felt. And I'm gonna say that, she does not have remorse, because I really feel from this card, and I know it's weird, but I really feel from this card that she feels like she has, like, a deeper understanding of life and death and the in and outs and the ups and downs and the gods and the demons and everything. I really do. And I think because of that, it's easier for her to be defensive about all of it, everything. And for her to just walk away, to turn her back on maybe how the public views her, okay? And she might even feel like none of us really know her real face. And here again, just focused on what she doesn't have instead of what she does have. And I'm gonna say now, these are like the eyes she feels judging her. And maybe how all of these people, these could represent all the people that mourn the loss of her daughter, but she sits in a tub of mourning of her own tears that have nothing to do with her daughter. And I'm even gonna say, oh, right, it was like, how did she... all this water, this could be like representing the water that she can never escape. You know what I'm saying? What she fed her daughter, the liquid she fed her daughter, and the water that she put her daughter in. She can never escape us all judging her. And like I said, I think she's a cracked egg from the start. Alright. I'm gonna quickly ask, even though I kinda don't want to, but I'm gonna ask it. Is there any truth to what she said about her dad? And that's another loaded question. Again, this is a general reading for entertainment purposes only. Please don't sue me. Yeah, I didn't really want to ask this because it's just, you know, it's kind of gross. The whole thing fucking sucks. This whole reading is sick. So, alright, was Dad... I'm trying to get my attention back. Was Casey Anthony being honest about the things that she said about her dad? I'm not sure. Okay, let me put these here. Two of Swords. Because I do feel like this represents someone that could be a trickster, an illusionist, creating their own, you know, story. What am I feeling about this? This makes me feel a little weird because just the couple in the darkness. This defensive shield up, and this dark energy peak, you know, watching. And then this card, the Strength. Like, you know, my arm just pushed these over. I almost felt like this was like representing an energy taking the innocence, because for me, this is the Lovers card. I only consider it a twin flame card when I see like 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacle with it. Otherwise I kind of see it as what it is, which is Adam and Eve, and sometimes I look at it as like the most innocent beginnings of love. When it has to do like with a parent, I sometimes see it like as a, you know, an innocent love. Or, you know, sometimes I see it as the feminine energy turning away from the masculine. I don't know if this is like saying that for her, for Caylee, because she, I feel, creates her own realities, that for her, you know, she made this real in her head. I want to know if, I'm gonna peek on the dad real quick. Show me, did dad do this? Is dad guilty of these things that Casey Anthony is accusing him of? Because I can't trust Casey's, you know, eyes, her brains. Like, I'm buzzing in, I'm looking through that person's eyes. That's how I do this when I, you know, so through her eyes, I feel, she does feel like, so, peeking in on dad's energy. I have a 6 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, an Ace of Cups. I feel like this is representing that dad celebrated Caylee like his daughter. He held her in a special light. It even looks that way in the, like, yeah. I feel like this represents him holding Caylee in a light of affection and appreciation, that he actually viewed her as something to be celebrated, because that's what that card's about. This card represents a person that has been through some sort of battle and they're on guard. This is like love, 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 love. Overflowing love. This is the energy that he can be unstable. He could drink too much. He could be like too emotional when he should be more like this. Like thinking with his heart instead of his head. We got this before, right? And I said what I said about it. It still remains true. It's the leader. This is the father energy. She might have viewed him as a tyrant, like, too strict. I think he had a lot of emotions for his daughter. And I think that even throughout her life, I think being her father, I just felt it, so I'll say it. I think he celebrated her and loved her, and I think she stole from him. And I think once that happened, he looked at her differently, and he may have been more on guard about, he still loved her and everything, but he was on guard about, he didn't trust her the same. But his love was still deep, as a father does love their daughter. But I think, at some point, he didn't even know how to handle his emotions towards his daughter. Because I think she did things. And I'm not talking about the thing, before that. And like, he could have even viewed her as being, like, overly emotional, not able to control her emotions, and, like, acting like a man the way she wanted attention. I felt it, so I said it. And I think this represents that at some point he did start to get more, like, he wasn't gonna put up with her shit once she became a mom. And I think he feels like he put a lot of work into being a dad, and maybe he feels like maybe he didn't always do the best job, but I really feel like from this, it's saying he tried. Yeah, I don't know. This is also the energy that can come off cold, so I think deep inside he actually felt a coldness for his daughter at some point. That, you know, she was selfish and all about her own personal happiness. He may have actually been trying to work on gaining information or trying to beat it into his daughter's head that he and his wife should have their granddaughter. Or that Caylee needed to be more of like a parent. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that there because this is weird. And I don't know. You guys tell me, because I know a lot of you like, you know, some of you leave me comments about how you feel. And I don't know, that's what I felt. I don't know. I don't know, I think Caylee, yeah, alright, I'll leave it there, because that's... And I'm gonna ask one more question. To Caylee Anthony, why did she get pregnant to begin with? Like, does she know? Like, did she get pregnant on purpose? Was it an accident? Who's the baby daddy? Does she know? Like, she never disclosed that information. Four Swords. And she's never gonna tell. Alright. This might be saying that she does know. It could have been a person that she actually, like, had a relationship with, or, you know, had feelings for, that she thought was gonna give her an offer of love. Someone that she had been with more than once, or reunited with. Because that's like reuniting. And I'm gonna say, when I see this, they might have hooked up and that person moved. Like, literally moved. And she might have considered not keeping the baby. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me some more. Could have been a Sag, with that temperance there. I see a 3 of Cups. So this was like something that... this was like a fling. She... The person that she was with, she made them feel like she couldn't get pregnant, like she was on birth control. That's what I felt. I know it's very specific, but that's what I felt from this independent energy. Like, yeah, we're gonna hook up. We're gonna hook up and stuff. But, yeah, you don't have to worry about it because I'm an independent feminine energy. I don't need no man, and, I'm all about me, and, I'm independent. Don't worry about it. And then she walked away. Oh my god, I just felt this. This is so wacky, but I felt it, so I'm gonna say it. I even felt like she might have, it might have been more than I was gonna say more than one person, but 2 people slept, so maybe it was more than 2 people that she hooked up with within, like, a week of it. She was trying to get pregnant. I don't know why she would want to try to get pregnant, okay? But I just felt, like when you hear about a chick, or I shouldn't say it like that. Sorry, I didn't mean to be... Sometimes I say the word chicks or broads. I'm old, guys. Alright, no disrespect. It's just how I talk. So, you know how, like, you hear sometimes, like, a woman will, take the condom that's in the trash? Or, like, they'll do things the guy doesn't realize with their, stuff. Okay, that's what I felt. She might have done that. She might have hooked up with someone that, like I said, that 2 of Cups thing, and there might have been another person or 2. Or one, like 3 people altogether. Maybe there was 3 people with this, I don't know. Maybe that's why she never really said who the father was, because it could have been one of 2 or more people. Because, like, I don't know. This is like the person, usually like the spy, getting information, but I'm gonna say here, they're holding the information back. Not telling us the whole truth, okay, about that. And this, with the cups again, I don't know. She might have been, like, back and forth, like if it had been, I think it was more than 1 or 2 people that could possibly be the father. And I think when the child was born, if it was the person that the Knight of Cups that I saw before, if it was that person, I feel like she would have went after them. Like, she would have, but I don't feel like at some point she realized it couldn't have been that person. And then she just wasn't going to disclose any information about nothing, because she didn't want the guys to know. I think the man or men she was with thought she was in a way where she could not get pregnant. I even heard UTI. Is that the right thing? The injection, birth control. Like, she might have actually said that. Alright, this was wacky, guys. I don't know. Whoa, I don't know, that's what I was feeling. Alright, I'm gonna end that there, because this is just wackadoodle. This is probably the wackiest fucking reading I've done. So if you liked it, let me know. Hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know. Oh, alright, if you want to support what I do here, you can like the video, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. If you want to donate to me, you could buy me a coffee. And if you'd like a personal reading, check my description, contact me via email, and yeah, I don't know. This was wacky as fuck. Love you guys, and see you next time.